Hello, hello. Welcome to my universe. Good news. For once, I'm not sick. I've got a little bit of a stuffy nose. Just a little bit, though. Probably some lingering effects from being sick, and also minor allergies, because the spring is here, all the plants are coming back to life, and it's just a bad time for everyone, except, I guess, the plants. It's okay. I am feeling considerably better than usual, and it's very nice. Let's see. Today I'm gonna have to end a little bit early because I got a thing to do, but should still be able to go for pretty much, you know, most of the time. Not that early. And I managed to get through most of the tundra last time. Still going through hard mode here. Got 2 more levels to do, so 1 level and then the boss. So I figure I'll just jump right in there. Just man, I'm just happy to not be feeling sick. It's so nice after like 3 solid months, where in that time I had maybe 2 weeks where I didn't feel sick. I can breathe with my nose. Life is great. So here we go. Treasure chamber. Hard. Here we go. Phew. Okay, so just one single target, huh? Okay. Oh. I was thinking about how to tackle that, and then I saw the button, and all my problems were solved. Sometimes it's just that easy. Alright. Oh god. And for whatever reason, that's what I wanted to say. I'm still experimenting with my sound. If you guys are having trouble hearing me, or if I sound bad, please let me know, because then I can fix it. Now instead of later, and I like being able to fix things now instead of later. I always think that's a good thing to do. So, but ultimately I'm not gonna know unless you tell me. So please tell me if something is off. All right. Let's see. Because that just opens that, right? So where is the path? Are these destructible? I was thinking about something else, so I wasn't looking at the place very closely while I was talking there, so... But no, I don't think these are destructible. Okay, I guess I just have to make a cube pyramid for myself, so here we go. Hey, come on. There you go. Am I gonna be able to get up there if I do this? Oh, that should be high enough. Yeah, there we go. Okay, no problem. But it can't actually fit. Alright, I see. I understand now. Portable platforms. It's all very convenient. Okay, so I guess here... I can't actually... Oh, and even when it's stuck in there, it doesn't actually keep it open. Alright. Okay, so yeah, I just gotta put a block on our little friend here, and he'll carry it over for me. He's very nice. I appreciate him. Okay. I'm not quite sure how to get it off, but it looks like it'll be scraped off on its own. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Oops. Targets, man. They're so rude. They just keep pushing me around, and I don't like it. Okay. And then I guess oops, I was gonna say, I guess I just shoot it. But if I do that... No, if I shoot it, then the other wall will get in the way. Will I have like a fraction of a... If I put a stack of 2 here, will I have like a fraction of a second before the next one falls? To get through. Oh, I killed them both. Okay. Easy enough to do, yes. Okay, there we go. But if I explode, is it going to... There we go. Okay. No. All is well. You know, I don't think I need that health that badly, but... Actually, I don't really need it at all, because my only damage is from being bullied. But I guess I'll take it. Oh dear. Oh dear. That is a lot of stuff. Let's see here. You know, I was doing so well dodging all of the homing projectiles a little while ago, but it's alright. They just always seem to come back to haunt me. Something about the way they curve. Alright. Oh, so we're just getting a weird little puzzle level right at the start here. That is fascinating and a little bit terrifying. But at the very least, it uses different skills from what I'll need to fight my friend, the Rainbow Yoggval. So at least my fingers won't be all tired out. Okay. So there's something up there. Oh, that's fine. I wanted to try to send some snakes down there. Okay, I can't. Alright, we have an angry penguin. I think I'm just gonna wait for the curse to end. And because I see those time fields over there and I'm scared. I'm just immediately scared. There we go. We'll get him out of the way. And... Okay, so there's gonna be something down there. Oh, no, that was just what I needed to do in theory. Okay, no problem. Ah. Okay. Let's see. That's gonna be way too far for me to be able to just do a block tower again. Can I break it through the wall? No, I don't think my explosions are big enough. Yeah, not nearly. Okay. Okay, no, but I can make use of the time dilation here. Because everything is so slow that if I drop the cube and then make a run for it, I think I can get there in time. Yeah, there we go. Nice and simple. So yeah, nice little puzzle stage to start things off. That was a fun one. All right. Polymorphic masterpiece. Oh my. All right, friend. Time for the final Yoggval fight. Spectrum Yoggval. I love these things. They're so good. Just everything about them is really, really cool. And oh man, is it going to be switching between them this time instead of just being rainbow fire all day, every day? You know, that's actually a little scary because I don't remember how to fight all these. Look, it's been a while. There's lots of them. They're really cool. Just being able to have different takes on like all these different patterns. I'm considering it, but I do think the Yoggval is probably one of my favorite enemies in the entire game. They're just really neat. And I hit the wrong button to detonate, so that's all very sad. Okay. Back here again? Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna have to remember how to fight each and every Yoggval. Might take me a second, but if they follow the same pattern each time and it cycles through them like that, should be okay. In theory. Okay, friend. Okay, but this first one's not so bad. And then I get myself cornered. But that's fine. Yeah, it looks like it's doing the same pattern. So I remember that one being really, really hard to find time to hit it. No. Was it this one that was really hard to hit? I don't know, there were a couple that were really hard to hit. This one wasn't so bad. But it was super chaotic, but I was gonna say, there's not buzzsaws here this time. Instead, there's just lava. But I guess that has the same effect in the end. Oh god, I am so dead. And then that's right, there's the one where you have to kind of dump a bunch of remotes down there and detonate them all at once. Ooh, this is gonna be rough because normally I beat bosses just through raw pattern learning, and it can take me a hot second to grind all that out. And now suddenly the pattern is going to be changing every, you know, a few minutes. Okay, but no, it should be doable. I just kind of have to remember how to do it. They're all ones I've fought before. So I just have to remember. Okay, now that one's going to go back. All right. And then I just run away and... No, it's not fine. Okay. So no, I stay nearby. For this one, as long as I keep moving, I'm not going to get hit by the magnets. And it also is well suited for the rest of the way the pattern works. Okay, I see. So, oh, okay, so even though it's switching every few seconds. Oh no, wait, it did a different one this time, right? Because last time I went to the glitchy one. Okay, I don't remember how to fight this one at all. But okay, so I killed one. And it like went away. And so those are health bars on the rest. Okay. So the health bar's gonna be... Basically, it's gonna come back until I kill each individual one. And then once I do, I get a heart. That's nice. Okay, so it's not a shared health bar. I just have to remember how to fight each individual one. And, oh man, I'm gonna be beating my face on this for a little bit, I think. Especially this guy. I remember this one being really, really hard. Okay. So it's not quite the awesome rainbow fire that is normal mode. It's remember how to fight everything you've fought before, and Yoggvals are cool. Alright, I can get behind that. Okay. I'm just trying to remember each one. So it looks like, looking at the health bars at the bottom there, that I've gone through each one now. Okay. I can do that. Hello, friend. And the fact that it gives you the weapon immediately is really nice. So I can just start pounding on him immediately, and all will be well. And I stay close and just whack him. Alright. Alright, man. The remote Yoggval. My least favorite. No, actually I don't think it is. I think this one's not my least favorite. I just do not remember how to fight it. Case in point, it's just wrecking my face. So that's what I'm gonna have to remember. And they're not going in the same order every time, which is scary. So you're gonna come back. Okay. I'm just gonna dump a whole bunch there. Oh, right, it goes above, so you don't jump until it's gonna drop on you. Okay. Like I said, I have to remember how to fight each one, and they each kind of have their own little special movement gimmicks. And that makes it kind of rough. I'm also looking at my volume settings here, and I'm a little bit quieter than I was hoping. So I'm going to adjust a quick setting here. I've been having a rough time trying to figure out audio settings here because I talk a little bit differently when I'm just talking compared to when I'm actually streaming. I talk much louder when I'm on stream. And I think that when I talk normally, my voice comes from my throat, but when I am on stream, it's like the latent theater memories come back in and I start talking from my stomach. And it just makes everything sound a little bit different. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this up a little bit here. Waiting until my voice gets to kind of the area that I think would be a little bit better. Okay. do let me know if that's any better or any worse, because I have no idea what's going on. All I can see is some jumping little bars that are ideally somewhere in this yellow range that I heard is good in theory. I don't actually know how I sound until I go back and watch the VOD. So, if you say nothing, I will know nothing. And I just kind of hope for the best. Alright, let's go fight this thing. Okay. Yeah. It just ram her face into me like a rude little guy. It's okay. Alright, then the black comes. And I am terrified of everything. God. I can't even remember if this is one of the ones that was just really hard to hit. I think it was. This one's not so bad, though. I don't mind this guy. He's pretty okay. I just gotta keep moving. And I gotta remember that. I'm gonna have to associate each one's gimmick with its color. Because otherwise, I'm just not going to be able to do this properly. Okay, good. I just was able to kill the remote Yoggval, like, immediately. Alright. I just don't remember how they move, and my button was not buttoning because I was hitting C instead of X. Okay. Hey, this guy again. This guy's not so bad. Just keep moving, and all will be well. I cornered myself. I probably could have killed him too. Okay. Alright, like I said, it's just gonna take me a second to kind of remember what I have to do. So this one, you kind of just do some of that, and it's all good. And if I get hit, I might as well just use my iframes to stand next to him. So he's gonna come under. Could have sworn I jumped on him, but game disagrees. Okay. Sometimes I just have to remember that the game doesn't always like Goomba stomping. Oh, the lava, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, and this time I was far enough away that I should be okay. This one's not so bad, but I keep getting hit anyway because, well, these things happen. It's okay. Almost finished that one off. Oh, God. Okay, so I just gotta be careful. And we jump over, but we stay near. So I'm not gonna worry too much about doing damage to this one just yet, because I'm scared, and he scares me a lot. Right. Huh, I thought I killed this one. Was that a different run? Probably. Okay. I'm not in a great spot there, but worked out. Okay, cool. Okay, I kind of want to stay on the edge here, just so that this way I have plenty of room to run when he explodes like that. Okay. Man, I gotta learn how to dodge this one. This attack is at least easy. You just go through the portal and all is well. Oops, I got too close to the wall. It's all good. Okay, so he's gonna go above me. It's fine. And then I blow him up. Perfect. Just plant as many bombs as possible and it'll be fine. So that one's at least easy to deal with. Once you kind of know how to dodge it. No, this one you gotta stay close because the sound is very scary and it gets big as it goes away. I gotta figure out how to dodge that. Okay. Oh yeah, he hadn't shown me the ice one yet. I definitely remember having a hard time with the ice one because everything was slippery. But everything's not real slippery here. And there's a lot where he goes back and forth, and I have to land on the ground before I can jump again. So that tells me that perhaps, I shouldn't be jumping as high, or maybe I should be jumping higher, so this way it goes back and forth. I gotta remember ahead of time my jump for the back and forth ones. The ice one seems to have the same cadence as this one. But once I learn it once, I think I'll be fine. And yeah, that timing is pretty good. Okay, so he's gonna come under, and I did not mean to do that, but it's fine, I guess. Okay, so I didn't get very much damage in there, which is concerning, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Get to the other side, and all is well. Don't fall in the lava. Lava, not the place I want to be. Yeah, that'll work great. Okay. So I'll have to remember that for ice. It ain't my double jump input there. Oops. It's okay, I think if I just go in the portal, I just can't attack, which is really, really unfortunate, but not... Don't jump. Which is really unfortunate, but not the end of the world. This one's really, really easy if I can just resist the temptation to jump. This one, however, is suffering. I swear, it just goes against all of my instincts. Okay, cool. There we go. Just gotta make sure to get lots of bombs down and all is well. Okay, sound. So stay close. Okay, so that one I gotta jump at a particular time. Here we stay close. Yeah, I basically just have to jump around him. You know, I didn't think it'd be this hard to have to switch up my memory of how to fight the Yoggval each time. It's actually really rough because each of them are kind of particular about where they want you to position yourself. And, well, it's quite the thing. Okay. And you know, with this one, I feel like I can take advantage of the gravity that always comes with Explode to make it get hit as it's going back and forth. I probably can do that. I'm not even going to try to hit him right now. I'm just going to try to live and learn how to, oh god, dodge the things. Okay. Don't jump, just wait for it. And you can kill him in one fell swoop, and it'll be great. And you can get hit by everything! Okay, that worked out. I feel like it shouldn't have, but it did. Okay. It's probably worth shooting there, just to try to hit him on the way back. Okay, sound Yoggval. Now stay close. Oh, but it goes back up. Okay, maybe I don't know how to dodge that yet. All right, the afterburn. Or the shockwave, rather. Okay, I've got a little bit more remembering to do on ice. Right, that one you stay close. No, that's no good. I need to be in the middle. That's what I say, each one wants you to be in like a very particular spot. It has something that it wants from you, and I failed very much with this one. It's so much easier when he does the side dash first. Okay. Not in a good spot for that. I probably should have just gone through the one near him. Okay. Don't jump. Just keep putting down things. There we go. No problem. Okay, so here again. And now I can just kind of hang out over here. Oh, okay, and I killed him. Nice. I'll take it. A little bit slow in the uptake there. Okay, didn't quite finish him off, but I think it'll be fine. I think I can do that pretty soon. Oh, I got him! Awesome! Oh man, now I don't have to deal with that one. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm probably still gonna die, but you know what? I'll take it. It's a small victory. I still don't know how to dodge this one. I'm probably gonna have to run into it a few more times before I learn. Don't worry about it. Kind of the same with this one, really. Ah, shoot. Oh, yeah, that's right. And then there's the second one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get ice and sound a few more times before I figure out how to fully dodge them, I think. Yeah, and I definitely shouldn't roll there. And I'm not gonna get any damage off this time. Oh well, it's alright. This one's not that hard, as long as I don't know, focus better. Oops. It's messing up all my dodges, it's fine, don't worry about it. That one's just nice, because if you do it right, you can just get rid of it immediately. No, I gotta stay close there. Okay, well I got a few hits off. You know, maybe I should stay in the middle. Because then I can just, yeah. And then I run to the other side when it comes time for this one. Alright. Okay, so I think I have an idea of how to handle that one. This one you at least don't have to hit very much. It's still the worst, though. This one's not too bad, though. As long as I'm not a derp. You never know, though. I mean, sometimes these things just happen. It's all good. Yeah, I shouldn't roll there. In fact, there's very few times in this game that I feel like you really want to be rolling. A sound. Okay, cool. Still haven't figured out how to dodge it, but maybe I won't have to. This one's actually going pretty well. If I can find good times to hit this one, that would be great. And then back over, jump over the shockwave. Oh, there was one shooting right below me. Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. I got him, it's fine. Man, just get off him. Okay, I really don't want to get hit by that, so... Oh, is this the only one left? You know, it might be. Okay. I got hit, so let's just finish him off. All right. Awesome. Oh man, now we get rainbow time. Hell yeah. Oh, I love this game. Okay, no, it just sends out the shockwave. Okay. But then otherwise it's fairly stationary. Right, shockwave. I'm not sure if it's gonna checkpoint me here, but if it doesn't, that's okay. I'm feeling pretty okay. I think I can deal with whatever it throws at me. So is it gonna checkpoint me or do I have to start over? Okay, start over. That's fine. I think I'm starting to learn their patterns well enough that I can deal with it. Oh no, I'm in a terrible spot. Alas. Okay. But someday I'll remember how to dodge this one. Someday! I believe in myself. That and sound. Okay, so we got Magnet Yoggval. And over here, no problem. Oops. Okay, don't jump, just keep laying bombs. Set them off. All right. Nope, I rolled. I should not have rolled. Stop rolling. I say as I roll. Yeah, there, I definitely shouldn't be rolling either. Okay, jump over the wave. Okay. Just get out of the way. That was not what I meant to do, but I'm alive, so I guess I'll take it. Oops. Yeah, okay. I still got a little bit of figuring things out. It's fine. Okay, and I'm still not sure how to dodge that one. I mean, I obviously know how because I've fought this one before, but I just don't remember. And I don't see that attack very often, so it's kind of taken me a second to figure it out. It can be surprisingly hard to figure these things out in the heat of the action. Oops, I lingered way too long there. Okay, sound. Oh. You know, I gotta be careful about jumping over that. Okay. Yeah, if I get too far away, I'm just gonna get hit by that, but if I get too close, I'm gonna get hit by the sound after image things. Okay. Now, magnet's good to start in the middle. Because then you have lots of room to be running around and falling in the lava because of conveyor belts, all that good stuff. And then everything kind of manages to work out. I feel like I shouldn't be getting hit by that one. I haven't killed the ice yet, have I? I just would have thought that I would have seen it by now. Maybe I have. Right, start in the middle. This way you have lots of room to be dodging around. Okay, there it is. Oh, it ate my double jump. That one I feel like I can kill really, really fast if I can just get a spot where I can stand there and shoot. I wonder if it's worth taking damage for. Probably not. If I'm asking that question, the answer is generally no. No, I'm just gonna retry that. That was clumsy. I kept trying to roll. That one is not what I want to roll in. And there, I felt like it ate my double jump input again. Okay. Oh, I wasn't able to finish him off in one sitting this time. Oh well. That's fine. Okay. Keep moving. Almost got that one. All right. Okay, didn't quite finish that one off, but it's all good. Oh yeah, that's right, I haven't even gotten the heal from this guy yet. Okay, yeah, I think things are going pretty well this time. That part didn't go so well, but I think overall I'm doing pretty okay. Sound, huh? Yeah, I can't run away. That's just my instinct when I'm kind of mid-panic, just being like, oh my god, there's stuff coming. Okay, so managed to finish him off before he fell on my head. Okay, rainbow time! I just have to remember there's lots of really garish rainbow shockwaves, but otherwise it's pretty okay. Oh, hello. Wasn't expecting that. You don't normally do the same attack twice in a row. Man, I feel like I'm just bouncing all over the place here. Not having a lot of time to shoot. Right. Shockwave! Oh god. You know, I'm kind of surprised that worked out. That's alright. Just be particular about when you shoot. Focus on dodging the thing. You'll win eventually. It's all good. As long as I can get a shot or two off occasionally, I will win eventually. And I can generally get a shot or two off after that attack and while he's in the air. There we go! There we go! Normal mode fight was cooler. But this one is pretty okay. So a very wonderful explosion. Look how sparkly it is. All right. World 12, final attack. Boarding the fry skier. I'll take explode. Sounds good to me. Bogey? I'm not sure how things will go from here, so be very careful, okay? I already blew up one of these, I can do it again! That tone of voice got me pretty worried now, though. All right. Welcome. My predecessor somehow failed to defend his ship from you, but I assure you, I will succeed. That's okay, because I have the power of the main menu remix. So here we go. Oh. Hello. Oh man, we got a missile ship. That's pretty cool. You have tornado? Do you have tornado, friend? Because if you do, I want it, like, right now. But no, it just looks like you have quick. Okay. Oh, I guess that's okay. I guess. Oh, hello, friend. Oh dear. Okay. I have never been good at dealing with those things, but let's see. Oh. It's not fair. You can shoot when I'm still off screen. Stop it. Let's see. How am I going to get through there? Right about now, I guess. You know what? I'm going to go deal with these guys right now. It sounds good to me. And I'll just flood the world with explosives, you know, as you do. Do I even have to destroy that guy up there? I don't know. You know what? He's breathing fire. It's very scary. Yeah, I do. Okay. Oh god. There's lasers. You know what? I'm gonna deal with these guys first. And then I'll go deal with the other guy because, man... too much stuff on screen is too much for me. Okay. Yeah, there's no way to avoid this laser. That's fine. You know what? We're going in guns blazing. That's always very stylish. So we're gonna be the action movie hero here, as you do. So those guys are just doing big fire waves this time. You know, one of these days I'll remember that he shoots missiles, and I'll stop jumping in them. Okay, so how am I gonna deal with this? God, I cannot see anything right now, so I'm just gonna come down here and I'm gonna fire, and then up here, I'm pretty sure I can beat him just by shooting at the ceiling. Dear Lord, that's a lot of guns. Okay, I got one. Okay, cool. So a win by just standing there and taking all the hits. I can get behind that. So that probably means that this guy's the last one. Can I hit him from here? Yes. There we go. We deal with my problems by not. We just go and we get the correct resource, and then everything is fine. I can get behind that. Artillery hangar. It's done very clumsily, but you know, it's okay to be a little clumsy. As long as it gets done, right? I have to remind myself of this sometimes because I've been getting back into learning Godot again, so that, you know, maybe I can do some game dev streams. And man, I have to remind myself that what's important, especially in game dev, is just being functional, not necessarily being wonderfully architecturally designed. Architecture matters more in other, I don't know, I guess software development disciplines. For games, no, it really is. Does this work? And not that you want your code to be a complete mess, but it is definitely more about functionality than certain other things. Oh, hell yeah. Alas, already out of tornado, huh? Well, I gotta kill that guy. I gotta get him. He's right there, and there we go. I don't really want the mirror, though. I'm having fun with my explosions. It's all good. Man, that alarm triggered a ton of things. Holy cow. How unpleasant. I didn't even see what knocked me into it, so... Or maybe, did I just jump out a pit? That's also plausible. Okay, there we go. Now the alarm's gone and I'm free. I was gonna say, dealing with both of these things at the same time is gonna be hell, so I'm glad that I was able to kill that one. Wait, does he... Did he shoot out that enemy, or was he just over here hiding? I think he was just over here hiding. Okay. You know what? I choose to believe that because the alternative is very scary. Because I don't want to have to deal with more of these guys while I'm trying to deal with this jerk. Ooh. Now I got a cannon. I like having a cannon. So, what's the button? X, okay. I like cannons. Cannons are nice. They're very fun. Alright, we'll just get these little bounce guys with the cannon because I can. And I think that's just the best way to view things in this game. You just do things because you can. I can't even tell if I'm hitting it. I don't think I am, so okay, I guess I have to abandon the cannon. Oh. No, I don't. Run away! He's gonna follow me, and it'll be... I keep forgetting you press up to go up, not jump. For some reason, I just want to hold down the jump button to send it up. I got out of my little cannon, and then I jumped right into a bullet. I'm so sad. Okay. Let's see if I can do that with less clumsiness. Well, I guess it was marginally less clumsy. I mean, that's not exactly a high bar from last time, so I'll take it. Oh, hell yeah. Gotta love jumping on missiles. Very stylish. Oh god, I don't think I wanted to activate that. I wanted to kill these guys first. Yeah, there's just a whole thing there. Okay. Well, now I know. And there are just all kinds of guys everywhere. I don't really want Typhoon, but I guess I'll take it for now. I don't know, will Typhoon be better than Quick right now? A lot of these guys are kind of airborne. I'll hold on to the Tornado for now. Yeah, I think Typhoon's probably a little bit better. Okay, so now... Now I flood the world with lasers. Ah, feels good. You know, I always love when I can do that. I do. Feels good, man. Alright, Kieran. Come here, friend. I need to get to the other side. No, the plasma. No, the heart. No. Okay, no, it looks like we're fine. I shot this guy like one too many times. Okay, worked out. Okay, I kind of want to kill that guy before I get the heart. There we go. Okay, cool. Was able to kill him before anything scary happened. Okay, let's try this again. This time, just remember, if you want to go higher, which you probably do, press up. Press up. Why are you shooting so high upward? You do not need to shoot that high, Boki. Your target is lower than that. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna wait for it to go down, and then we'll jump right in. Right. X. Look, I've been shooting combined shots with just C. So, easy mistake to make. I get that bouncy guy before I go take on the tank. Sure can. Alright. Hey, buddy. You coming? I want to kill you with this, because that's funny. Hell yeah. Alright. engine room. Okay, so that guy's gonna try to jump like right in my face and I'm scared. See, that's what I was kind of scared of, and now he's just kind of there and I'm kind of stuck. Am I gonna be able to hit him? Okay, that works. Wave. Okay, but now I can shoot through walls. And that'll keep me somewhat safe from the explosions here. Perfect. Oh, I'll just get some pot shots in when he throws. And he can't really hurt me. Yeah, if I time it well, I can get 2 in. It's kind of hard to time him because I have to, like, know right when he's gonna attack. Alright, buddy, come on. Oh, I don't even have to jump for it. Okay. Okay, no problem. I see it is time for explosives. What is it not time for explosives, right? Oh. Let me switch weapons over here. I'll just go ow. I mean, ideally I won't go ow, but, you know, sometimes things happen, and it's all just deeply unfortunate. Alright. But you know, it worked out. It all worked out. Let's see. Did this guy hit anything new and exciting? Not really. So I just kinda gotta jump down there, and I'm a little bit scared. So we have some invincible bombs. What happens if I shoot them? I know they're invincible, but... I just want to know if they blow up. Yeah, they might still blow up. Ooh, missed. I might make an exception for missiles. Missiles are pretty cool. Okay, but I think I know how to approach this. Let me jump down. Okay. So with wave, I can kind of shoot from safety, and I think I will. I don't even think I need that extra force. Okay, this should be a good time. It was not. There we go. Okay. And then, since there's gonna be a big scary guy over there, I'm gonna switch to the explosives, and that will cause everything over here to blow up without me having to really try too hard. So maybe I only get hit a little bit. There we go. Okay, we can get hit by that one. And then everything there just blows up, and it's very convenient for me. I do enjoy that quite a lot. Okay, and then there's gonna be some explode here. Okay, and I can't blow those up, but the enemies can. Okay, so I can just kind of taunt him and then get out of the way, and it'll all just kind of work out. Okay, yeah, no problem. I'll take missiles for now. Missiles sound pretty good. I do... No, I kind of want the Mega Missile. Mega Missile sounds fun. I like missile. Okay. That's why I say they're like the one exception to my let's avoid solo weapons. Mega Missiles are just one of those things where I'm like, how could I refuse? How could I possibly refuse a Mega Missile? It feels sacrilegious. Outright blasphemous. Alright. Let's see, I can get a power kick in theory, but I'm kind of afraid to get close to that. I don't know if I would be blowing that up now, but I'm going to because I think it's funny. Oh, there's the heart. Nice. Did I just blow that up with the Mega Missile? No. Okay. Alright, so that looks like it blew up a lot of guys. Okay, I didn't mean to walk in here, but here we are. Oh, I was actually in the laser. I thought I was just outside. I guess I should remember that if I can hit them while they're lasering, that they can hit me. Okay. Huh. So there's some bullets coming around, and that's all very scary. Oh, hello, friend. I would kind of like your split, if you don't mind giving that to me. Thank you. Thank you very much. There's a bullet coming from somewhere. Okay. I should be safe here. I just feel like there's a lot of stuff happening, and I'm a little bit afraid. I'm hitting something, so I'll take it. Alright, just gonna take my time here. It should be okay. But just avoid taking too much damage, and eventually I'll win. Oh, there was something shooting at me there. Look, the lasers are flooding the screen. It's really, really hard to see any bullets, okay? Okay, that guy was scary, so I wanted to kill him. Kind of the same here. Look, sometimes they're just very scary. There we go. All right, no problem. Ah, just wonderful sound of explosions. First score down. It's no wonder you were able to destroy the other Planckera and its inferior commander. I respect your strength. I'll be waiting for you in the control tower. All right, let's go meet our new friend. Yay! Boiler room. No. No remote. Make it stop. Oh my. Oh, that's quite an attack. It's very pretty. I like it a lot. Oh, it only gets me explode though. I guess explode's all right. But it's like, my explode isn't nearly that cool. But no, I will not be taking the remote this time. I am just so sick of all the remote propaganda. Okay. So I'm gonna have to go visit this friend here. Okay, good. I managed to kick him before he set off his attack. I'll take it. So let's see. Up here. Up here. Oh. Did the ship just crush that guy? You know, I wasn't even trying to do that, but I just ran over there. But, you know, I'll take it. I'm not about to complain. I'm not about to pick up some remote, am I? Oh, why did I pick up the lightning? Okay, there we go. Let's see. I want to get rid of some of these guys bouncing around before I tackle this guy because, you know, they're a little bit scary. They've got explosions. I've got explosions. You gotta watch yourself when there's explosions crossing like this. Bad things can happen. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this very carefully. I wish the split sword that you get was more exciting, because man, the one that the enemy gets is really scary, and I just feel like the one that the player gets is not nearly as scary. No, I do want to keep that, but I'll take down the split. Okay. Let's see, how do I want to handle this? Okay, we got a big gun. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do, we'll track that guy. I'll start shooting at him. That didn't work at all. So I'm gonna try a different strategy this time. Let's see. Oh, I got an itch. Stand where it's safe for a second. Okay, there we go. How do I want to go about this? Okay. Man, it's actually pretty hard to outrun the split swordsman. Okay. Okay. So this won't get me any unique powers, but it's like the other things there don't attack me. This guy just kind of explodes when he dies, and it's all very terrifying, but I can wait it out. Just take it easy. Continue to not fall for the remote propaganda. I like their little spinny lasers. It's very funny. What the hell is going on at the bottom of the screen? Somebody's got a fancy remote-based weapon there. Did I accidentally pick up remote? I probably did. No. No. Alright. No. Okay. But it's okay, I am free from the remote for a little bit. I guess I'll have to dodge it again here, but I've kind of gotten used to that. It's fine. Oh, did you respawn or did I fail to kill you? Huh. Normally I don't fail to kill things that much. Alright. I guess I'm firing a remote weapon in there real quick. I'll replace it as soon as I can. I got some lightning right here. Perfect. Got my fingers on the wrong keys and it's just, oh, what the hell? Okay, so I think I can kill that guy before I taunt the swordsman. Okay, perfect. Oh, I got myself a sword somehow. I don't know if I want a sword. Do I want a close-range weapon here? That seems dangerous. Ah, but this is working. This is working. It's fine. But we'll take the explodey sword. And I'm just going to ignore that guy, and I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to walk face first into the gun, because that is the best way to deal with guns. You just walk at them, and... Ooh. Okay, this is getting seriously boring. When do I get a real mission anyway? Surveillance is a real mission. Now give me a second. I'm finally picking something up. No transmitted signal is safe from me. That's one of our ships. Who's that punk trying to destroy it? They blurred her face, but it looks like this is just a military simulation. There's no way, though. We should keep gathering some data. All right. Automated manufacturing. Ooh, oh baby. Letting me start with tornado. Now tornado is less fun on its own, but it's not bad as a solo weapon. It's okay. Looks like we're getting some juice for it real quick here. Oh hell yeah. Okay. So lightning is... Okay, I'm already sick of watching this. If it's just simulation, I'm gonna do surveillance my way. No, what are you doing? No, stop! You'll blow our cover! Hello. Hello, friend. Hey, pun. Isotope, huh?
What? Is this part of the plan?
Well, it certainly wasn't part of my plan. You were supposed to spy on you, but then she just logged in. Thanks to my security measures, neither of your strategies worked. You can't tell who we are or even what planet we're on. So, it's your fault I still can't see this stupid cat's face. Guess I'll just have to beat her up until she tells me something. Sounds good. Okay, I see. So we got blue bombs and red bombs. Okay. She sounds like she's having a great time, though. Okay, can I detonate these manually? It doesn't look like it. Looks like it's just a delayed bomb. Oh man, you have nuclear powers too. I think we need a bit more space. All right. Ooh, so she has like 3. Okay. I see. So I didn't see that she was switching between them up there in the previous fight. It took me a second. You know, as always, it always takes me a second to take in all the details. It's fine. Oh, and okay, so you can kick them. I assume you can kick hers away too. Yeah. Okay. Fascinating. What makes him go off? Because that one's been floating around here for a really long time. Is it proximity? Because it can't be, because I have run into them many a time. Ah, it's my box. I understand. So they need to collide. Okay, that makes sense. Hello, friend. Oh, so there's hearts in those boxes. Okay, and then there's more falling. Heat. Okay, so I could only fire a certain number at a time. All right. Looks like you're no match for a real opponent like me. I totally gave her the wrong voice, but you know what? I'm gonna stick with it. You botched a reconnaissance mission so you could beat someone at a video game. Are you happy now? As if. I'm just getting warmed up. So, what the heck is going on, Rao? I'm fighting an actual cyber now? Indeed you are. It's impossible for me to simulate an encounter of my own, but it would seem they spared us the trouble. This is a better final encounter than the one I had planned anyway. Take her down. Will do. Okay. Yeah, so it's, the bombs collide. And that's what makes them go off. Okay. And I'm guessing that the more you bring together, the bigger the boom. Okay, sounds good. And I like how this is still just a video game, but does that mean that if I beat her, that she's just gonna respawn too? Because that would be most unfortunate. Or Savant just trolling and he has a plan or a way to actually kick them out. I don't know, I can believe it. I guess as long as we're in a video game, it's fine. Okay. Alright, yeah, it does look like the booms are considerably bigger. I'm on fire right now. If you keep fighting so recklessly, you will soon... you will be on fire pretty soon. I noticed, though, that when your atom collides with hers, the reaction is bigger. This is kind of fun to watch. Hey, good idea! Time to smash more atoms together! The hints are always things that I always notice already, but, you know, I just need a second because, video games are hard. Game is still quite hard. Wait, did you just kick that guy in the face? Or is that my explosive that killed it? I'm not in a good spot here. Is it just gonna stop moving, or am I gonna deal with a giant slow-moving projectile for a while? Okay. Man, so in that first phase, you actually don't do very much damage. She just has a lot of HP. No, I want the hearts. I want them. I want them lots. Okay. I see. So, shooting is what makes heat go down. I thought shooting might make heat go up and then I wouldn't be able to shoot. As always, you know, I just have trouble keeping an eye on every little thing, so sometimes it takes me a second to figure out how all the mechanics work. I wish I could wall hop. That's cool. And make all these boxes falling all over the place a little bit less scary, because man, she can move way better than I can. Just get out of the way of all the bombs so much faster. That's right. Take that, Flesh Cat. Disobeying orders, disrupting the target. Even if this was an actual combat mission, you'd have failed pretty hard by now. We snipers capture Intanma and convert them, not vaporize them on the spot. Oh, whatever. As long as she keeps fighting, I'll keep killing her. Well, I'm glad you're having a good time. I am too, actually. Okay, so... let's see. I can probably be a little bit more deliberate with my shots here. And here I kind of want to stay under here so I don't get caught up in that. I don't need to be taking the sun to the face. That sounds like it would be painful, and Boki's had enough character development that I don't think she needs to be on fire all the time here. Man. I don't know what's going on right now. Okay, let's just get out of the way and try to figure out what is going on. Okay. Oh, more explosions happening over there. There are boxes falling everywhere, and I am just terrified of everything. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh god, there's a big one. Okay, is she gonna shoot that? No, over there. Okay. Oh, so there's another phase here. I'm probably gonna die, like, immediately. Oh. And now there's gonna be lasers, too. Lovely. I think I'd like to kill that first, actually, if I can. You know, if that's okay with you guys, I'd like to just take care of that. Tired yet, Fine? I'm just getting started. Look, we both know she's not giving up anytime soon, so please just do me a favor and beat this idiot, okay? What do you think I've been doing? I've been walking the floor with her. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking about the other cat.
What? Me?
Yes, you! Teach this overconfident jerk a lesson. It'll make my job that much easier. I'm working on it. I'm sorry. I'm not very good at video games, okay? I'm doing my best. Man, bad guys gotta learn to get along, I swear. Oh, that one actually went in the other direction. That doesn't happen very often. Okay. Oh god. Man. Get a nice explosion going, and then she just jumps to the other side of this room. It's all very rude. Can I even do damage when she's like this? I can. Just a little bit, though. Well, damage is damage. I'll take it. Okay. There's gonna be some parts around here, and I would like to get them, and... Oh, that was just unfortunate. It's fine. The explosion was actually a little bit bigger than I thought. I was hoping to get rid of it just so I wouldn't accidentally fire into it later. Let's see. Can I just get rid of some of those? God, I have no idea what's going on anymore. There's too much stuff blowing up and there's too much boxes everywhere. And then I get kicked in the face. Okay, now they're out of stuff to say. Okay. No, don't worry. I'm working on beating up the overconfident jerk. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I think I'm kind of getting a feel for the patterns. Like, I know what I have to do. It's just... games are hard, and a game is definitely doing its best to beat me up, so... But you know, that's fine. I've said before, I think games are better when they have teeth. They gotta bite you a little bit to be fun. Okay, let's see here. Good God. Okay, I'm gonna kind of get out of the way here because I'm afraid. There we go. Okay, so now some stuff is cleared out a little bit. Oh, whoops. Oh, okay, she's making another sun. So I guess I thought I hit the threshold with the first one, but I guess I didn't. Okay, I'm still dying a lot there. I can't really be getting hit by stuff during that phase if I want to have any hope of doing okay here. Oh, good God. Then I get stuck in a hole, and it's all very scary, and then I get kicked in the face again. Which is also very scary. Ew. No, I'm just glad that if I make blue explosions, they don't hurt me. It's only when the colors mix in hers that actually hurt me. Okay. Alright, so I know it has to be done. I just gotta be better. So I guess I'll focus for a bit. And we'll see if I can dodge things better with less on my mind. But someday I will learn the size of the big explosions. They keep being bigger than I expect them to be. Doing a kick there. Oh. Man, yeah, but I'm still getting hit a lot here. I better get out of the way. I like how that only does 5 more damage than her kick. Make an entire sun about the same as being kicked in the face. My husband and I have actually had many discussions about numbers in video games and how to make certain things feel more impactful. And the fact that it does do a little bit, about the same amount of damage as the kick, only just a little bit more, I think actually kind of undermines the impact of the big sun. Oh God. Because, you know, numbers are a potentially interesting tool for conveying things to the players. Damage numbers, range numbers. all that kinds of thing. And I think they have a bit more power than people give them credit for. Otherwise, Cookie Clicker wouldn't be a fun game. 'Cause that's like all numbers all the time, man. Oh god, I got stuck in the corner. I still love how she kills her own guys. That's another one of those little flavor things, because they could have made it so friendly fire's not on. But the fact that it is, it says something about the character. I think that's neat. You know, I know I said that I was going to be quiet and focused, but there's lots of little things happening, and I like it. And I think they're things that wouldn't necessarily be super noticeable. I am stuck in a box if I didn't say anything about it, so I like talking about those things. See, this is exactly why I'm really particular about the games that I play. I can't know for sure if the game is going to have as much to talk about that I think it might, since I play a lot of the games that I play blind. But I actually do quite a bit of hunting to try to find ones that I think will have interesting stuff to talk about, because I like talking about games, and I don't think people necessarily do a very good job of talking about mechanics and stuff. Especially other VTubers and the like, who don't tend to be super into games. At least not like, I kind of hate to put it like this, but not necessarily in the same way that I am. Like, I tend to approach things as, from, you know, development and how the game mechanics work together and stuff, and I just don't really see people talking about that. I think it's a shame, because there's so much that can go into a game when it's actually well designed and thought about. And, you know what, I'm gonna retry from checkpoint, yes. I mean, just aside from the art half of games being hard, a good way to put it is just, sometimes I think actual design is somewhat of a dying art. Like, the other day, I was looking for games to play with my daughter. She is 6, and reasonably tech literate for her age, but not very coordinated, and she still struggles to do a lot of things. So I wanted something fairly simple, and we tried a couple of games, and she kind of liked a game that was very clearly imitating Stardew Valley. So I was like, okay, let's see if I can find farming sims that don't have a timed day-night cycles. This way, she can just jump around and walk slowly, because she has a little bit of trouble controlling characters still. And stuff like that. And this way, she can take as much time as she needs to do whatever it is she wants to do. I could not find one. I found a few that had proper, no day-night cycle stuff. And, like, that was fine. So I'd be able to eliminate, one source of stress for her. But pretty much all of them. All of the 2D ones, at least. And I think 2D is kind of important there. It's a bit easier for her to be moving around in. Pretty much all of them had some kind of combat. And I'm like, why do all these farming sims have combat? And I'm just like, well, yeah, it's because they're trying to be Stardew Valley. They're trying to be, like, identical to Stardew Valley. And that is, like, they're like copying it 1-to-1. And while the mechanics aren't necessarily completely the same, I never ended up playing any of them, so I don't actually know exactly how similar it was. But I'm like, why is it that so many of these, you know, simple, cozy games that are supposed to be relaxing and not require very much from the player have all this combat in it? Like, why? This doesn't necessarily go with what they're going for. I mean, I'm not even convinced that really worked in Stardew Valley to begin with, but I can at least kind of understand the choice there and why the developer decided to have it. Was doing something kind of specific there, but I don't understand why so many of these other ones that want to be much more chill continue to have combat. And it's like, maybe she can handle combat, and you know, she can to an extent, but I just wanted something kind of simple where she can kind of derp around and not worry about it. Because, like, she's still struggling to move the character around. I don't want her to have to deal with HP and having to die, too. So, I was just amazed at how hard it was to find something like that. I couldn't find one. They all either had time-based stuff, or combat, or, you know, something else. Platforming. That would make it too hard for her to handle. And I thought Farming Sim would be fairly safe for someone that wasn't going to have a lot of mechanical difficulty. And I was a bit sad. But the reason I tell that story, instead of, you know, focusing on the fight like I probably should be, is because I just realized that the reason that it was like that was because they were basically copying Stardew Valley. And Stardew Valley had combat, so naturally they're going to have combat too. And I am not sure how much thought went in beyond that, and whether or not combat suited the game that they were actually personally trying to develop. Or if, damn, with 2 hearts in the field. How sad. Or if they just did it because, you know, that's just what you do when you develop a farming sim now. You put in combat, you put in day-night cycles, and all these other things. Without really thinking of, I'm gonna try that again. Without really thinking about why the developer of Stardew Valley did any of the things that he did. Or what the combat makes the game feel like, and what all these other things. I also see it in a lot of the factory games where they're not as bad in this regard as the farming sims are. A lot of them do tend to, or at least a lot of the ones I played, do tend to have kind of their own unique feel and what they were going for, and a lot of them very much succeed, and I can tell what they were going for with the decisions that they made, but a lot of them kind of default to what Factorio did, and sometimes it hurts the design. It's just not quite as bad. I haven't seen it as bad as it is in farming games for a while. They all just want to be Stardew Valley for some reason, but it's like Stardew Valley already exists. Go do something else. And I did find some that were definitely doing something else, which was good. And you know, maybe I'll play them at some point, but they just weren't quite something that I could play with a 6-year-old. Some of them seem to be kind of more going the Rune Factory direction and trying to combine some adventure stuff, and it looks kind of cool. So I might try some of them out at some point. Well, we'll see what mechanics I'm curious about when I finish Copy Kitty, and what other things I want to be trying. There you go. Me. being sad at, I guess, cargo cult game design, where everybody just does the same thing over and over again, and it's like, okay, guys. Even if you want to make Stardew Valley, you can do something besides Stardew Valley. And you know, if you're doing it just to learn, at that point, do it one-to-one and don't sell it. Just hijack the graphics, make the exact same game, down to the exact details. Hold on, I'm sorry, my nose is just itching like crazy and it's driving me nuts. But yeah, one thing that I've seen people do a lot when learning how to make games or game engine and learning a game engine and stuff is that they recreate games from one-to-one. I'm actually watching a series about recreating Slay the Spire one-to-one, and it's very interesting because this guy wanted to learn Godot or make tutorials about Godot. So you know, you can still do that, and I gotta blow my nose real quick, so give me just a moment. Much better. Not sick, but do have some lingering effects and also allergies. So, unfortunately, nose still doing nose things. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna retry here. Oh yeah, there we go. Just things I find interesting about games. I do hope that actual, like, game mechanic design doesn't become a lost art, because I don't think it will. I think it's something that's easy to rediscover. Because it would be really sad. And I already think it's kind of sad of just the state. I'm gonna try that again. Of a lot of modern game development, especially within AAA spheres. It's basically why I don't play them. It's one thing I think that people misunderstand about indie development. Things being indie doesn't necessarily mean that they'll be good. I will never make such a claim. There's a lot of really bad stuff in amateur game development. But I don't know, even when it's bad, I think it's way more interesting than even the AAA bad design, because that's just boring. They're just doing the same thing over and over again. Or, you know, just trying to monetize it to hell and back as best they can. So but man, I'm so glad I decided to play this game again, because I had forgotten how good it was. Like, I remembered it being really good, but it's really easy to forget just how good and how, I don't want to say few, but relatively low percentage of games I see out there now that try this hard. Where you can just tell that the people that made it are just having a fantastic time. Alright, here we go. You know what, this time I'm gonna get on this side of the laser because that's where the enemy that gives me the heart comes. Or at least I thought it did. Where'd it go? Okay, it was over there this time. Alright, fair enough. Ow. I thought you were aimed differently. So that was kind of unfortunate. Ew, man. This fight was really hard, man. I'm glad I was able to talk about design, but my god. There's just stuff everywhere. It is all over the place. I swear, if I can just focus on not getting hit by her little squiggly line attack, that would actually go a really long way. And the big thing is that I do have to keep shooting, because I assume that overheating will cause harm to me. Otherwise, it wouldn't warn me with big flashy letters like that, so... Like, you gotta watch it, and then when you shoot, there's more stuff all over the screen, and it's all very scary. I like how it just sounds like, you know, the big clanking sounds anytime a box hits her. Dude, it just... There are so many little things that just work here. Just the little things, the sound design, the music. So many little things. They focused on all the right things. Okay, this one went a little bit better. That's nice. I guess I'll stay over here then. Run away! Oh god! Let me at that heart. I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it. Okay. I'm not even sure what hit me there. Okay, I killed the core. You know what? I'll take it. Oh, is that gonna end the fight, or...? Cool. I picked the best level to intrude on. Let's finish this.
Let's finish this.
Oh. Okay, so now we're just throwing casual suns at each other. Okay, I got this. Okay, no problem. Oh man, do I absorb her suns when, This is ridiculous. I love it. I love this game. I really do. It's wonderful. So beautiful. I don't like that I have to be standing in place to shoot all my little suns. It's very scary, but I have a cat hopping around here. Good God. Stop being so scary. Oh, hey, did I get her? Nice. All right. Hell yeah. They're just waiting for me to stop talking about game design. Oh, wait. Hey, looks like she finally... Oh, hey, you finally lost. Looks like she picked up on your patterns now. It's not like your thought processes are very complex anyway. I'd like to see you do better. Anyway, other cat. You're free to join us if you like. Isotope's not the best example, but being a cyber means you'd be way stronger.
No way! I'd rather keep my flesh thing. I know not actually on good terms, but that battle was actually kind of fun. Good game?
If you're not going to join us, you're my enemy. I'll be keeping an eye out for you. Next time, it'll be real.
So, that's the kind of people I'm up against, huh?
Cybers are all thoroughly brainwashed. Unfortunately, you won't have much luck trying to reason with them.
Hey, you totally recorded all that, right? I actually beat a cyber just now, and you didn't even plan this out!
Come to think of it, there's a certain superhero squad you've always wanted to join. I imagine this footage would make for a fantastic present.
I'll do it! Wow! I'm finally ready to show them my stuff.
But isn't it customary for a hero to have some kind of sort of alias?
Well, duh, that's an easy one. From now on, I'm the unbeatable superhero, Copy Kitty!
Oh man, what a wonderful game. We still have the Savant End to do, and I will be playing that, definitely. Well, normal mode, definitely, but if I could do Boki hard mode, I get the feeling I can do his hard mode. Should be fine. So I said I was gonna hold off on analysis until the end here. I guess I'll do stuff on Boki's end. I think I've actually said quite a lot of what I want to say already, but I'll go ahead and try to summarize. Let's see. God, where do I even begin? I personally think that one of the most important things for a game to have is an identity. And this is why I just can't get behind a lot of AAA development anymore, because they really don't have an identity anymore. This game is an excellent example of a game with a very, very strong identity. Other examples up there would be something like Yoku's Island Express, where the game knows exactly what it is trying to be. It has that guiding light, a North Star, and everything put in the game is for the sake of expressing that identity. And for this one, it is a wonderfully flashy little power fantasy. Just, with the way that you're able to have so many different little weapon combinations that all do different things. Like, even here, there's a great variety in what the weapons do, and you might even pick one particular one over another, depending on the situation you want. Like, I can think of several levels where I was saved by, oh hey, I just realized wave drops here, so I don't actually have to go and confront. Oh yeah, I'm still watching the credits. I'll always let them play. Anyway, but yeah, of just those few times when I noticed that wave would actually be like really useful there, for example, and that kind of thing. Very nice, and it just makes you feel so strong. So incredibly strong. Just the entire way through. I remember in the first couple of episodes, I just could not stop giggling. It was great. It was fantastic. So I guess I'll ramble for a bit with this, you know, the nice opening theme, because I do like it. So, everything there just contributed to that feeling of power. You got to be clever with things, which is also a nice way to feel really, really powerful. So you get to be clever with your combinations. knowing how to use certain weapons. And I know that's why they're trying to force remote on you in the end. Because remote is one that requires you to be a bit smart. I just don't think they entirely succeeded. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to gushing, and we're not gonna think about remote. So I was talking about the game's identity, and when you just look at all of the tiny details that contributed to making the game feel this way, like the way everything controls feels really nice, and you kind of you have pretty good control over what you're gonna do. You know what to expect. And then the way the weapons combined, you also kind of know what to expect. Like, if you grab Explode, you know you're gonna have some splash damage, and that's all great for crowds and whatnot. If you get Force, you know you're gonna be homing a little bit, so you don't necessarily need to worry about aiming quite as much. You get Wave, you can shoot through walls. Plasma will go through shields and also other enemies, whereas most of the time when a bullet hits an enemy, it stops there, and it will not pierce through and hit the enemies behind them. But with Plasma, you can do that, and yada yada yada. So when you combined weapons, it would get the traits from each one, and it would make a weapon that all felt very unique. And so it lets you be smart about how you're using things. And that also makes you feel really powerful. But the fact that even with the amount of power that the game gives you, it still feels very hard. It's still a very difficult game. It has teeth. It'll throw stuff at you that really makes you use that power. That actually makes you feel even stronger once you're able to finally break through it and learn how to deal with things. It's great. The design overall, very strong. Each level kind of had a thing that it wanted you to be able to do. And I even mentioned at the start of today's stream, it's just like, this is a little puzzle level that wants you to do weird things with Cube. Let's do it. So each one kind of had a specific thing that it wanted you to do. And that was pretty cool. And I'm still just thinking of each little thing, just sound effects. The way that the overall design of the game is very minimal. The designs of the enemies, for example, very distinct in terms of silhouette, but so this way you can recognize them very quickly. But they were generally low on details and animation. Which, you know, for a lot of games that are trying to be very flashy, is showing a lot of restraint. But because they did that, they were able to put the details into the most powerful things. And that would be the attacks, and the enemy attacks and your attacks. There wasn't a lot going on in the backgrounds, there wasn't a lot of all this other stuff, because there was so much going on in just the particle effects on the weapons, and on the enemy bullets, and everything was very particularly designed that way. And if they tried to cram any more into that, it would have been so visually distracting. It would have taken away from a lot of things. So much restraint in their backgrounds and enemy design and stuff like that. And I think that was a very good call. Definitely let them put their flashiness where it really mattered and how you were destroying the world. And there's a lot of things like that. The sound. There was lots of different sound effects for the different types of weapons that you have. Whereas explosions had a particular sound effects, lasers that would pierce had a particular sound effect and all of that. And you could generally tell which enemies were near based on the sound effects that they made too. So everything, it was just really, really on point. I'm not surprised it took 7 years to develop. I imagine that just every little piece took so much tweaking in order to get just right. Yeah, and then I'm also just kind of going through all the bosses in my head. I mentioned really liking the Yoggval, because that little guy, those would be those guys that would like copy the surrounding terrain and then adopt their traits, and that was cool. That is just so cool. On how they could have very similar patterns that all felt very different and required different types of dodging. I mean, I mentioned it when I was fighting the Rainbow Yoggval there, on how each one kind of subtly wanted something different. It was going to take me a minute to remember how to fight them all, and I couldn't just do the same thing for each one, even though the patterns looked very similar. There was lots of callbacks there, and that was really, really cool. Just so many little things. So many. And if we're talking about game identity, I think each boss kind of had its own identity too. There was none that felt really similar to each other. They all kind of required me to do very different things. And even when you're dealing with the rematches, they still felt pretty distinct. And that's not easy to do. So I just feel like identity is something that is lost in a lot of modern design. Whereas, you know what, here, let me go through and just look at the level list here. So you had this guy. I'm gonna mostly talk about hard mode here because that's what's fresh in my brain. But you had this guy here that basically flooded the world with enemies. And I remember when I was fighting him, I could not follow what was going on. There was too much stuff. My brain was overloaded. I couldn't keep track of it all. But I didn't have that problem with this guy. Or even the mid-boss here with the bioweapon. No, it wasn't a problem. This one I mostly just had to learn the patterns. They were fairly predictable. But it took me a second to learn it because some of the things you had to do were a little bit counterintuitive. And I think this guy's identity was mostly in the visual design. The silly muscle man was just fantastic. And if we go here, yeah, this would be the laser bird. Bird brain, yes. And man, really neat with the way that they just took up space and they had the lasers going on. You had to be particular about where you're going. I mean, lots of things had things that dealt with space, but this one littered, and there was a bunch of stuff going on with that, and I think let's go through some of the ones. What's the extra world? Huh. You know, I don't think I did these levels. So do you unlock the extra world for unlocking everything? Perhaps, you know, I'm gonna go look real quick, but I'm just thinking if there's anything else I want to say before then. But I've said most of it. I was just, I feel like a lot of games either try to do too much. I'm trying to think of one here that I played here, After Image. I think it's very much one that tried to do a little bit too much, to the point that it just felt very bloated. Very common with Chinese-developed games. It happened with the Dyson Sphere program as well, where everything just felt kind of bloated because they tried to do too many things. I'm trying to think of another good example of one that I think that is just trying to be everything. I see a lot of it in some MMO development, but the most egregious one just never got finished. So I can't remember its name off the top of my head, unfortunately. But yeah, in the case of After Image, since that's one that I played on stream, I mentioned during that when fighting the bosses, I was like, oh hey, this boss is doing something new and exciting. And then they'd proceed to do that thing that I thought was supposed to be that boss's identity, you know, about half a dozen times. And I thought that was a little bit sad. They just put in bosses because it's like, okay, we are Hollow Knight style Metroidvania. We need bosses because people are here for bosses. And it just ended up feeling a little bit bloated there. And when I think about a lot of modern game design, let's just talk about Ubisoft for now. So they did, Assassin's Creed and oh god, I can't even remember most of the names of their games anymore. But Assassin's Creed is their big one. And it's got to the point that when talking about Ubisoft, it doesn't matter what game I'm talking about. It is all the Ubisoft game. They're all basically the same. Where, you have the same types of collectibles, the same types of exploring, the same type of mission structure and everything. They're all basically the same. It just maybe with a different skin on them. And I feel like a lot of game design is going down that as opposed to just drilling in on the core identity of the game. Where Copy Kitty, very much about being the coolest superhero ever. And something with like Yoku's Island Express is just being super chill calypso music with pinball. That was pretty good. It definitely knew exactly what it was and didn't really try to be anything else. And I think this game is doing the exact same thing, and I think that's an art that perhaps we have lost. And then the other third of this is people that develop games that are just kind of copying other people. So all those farming simulator clones that I was talking about, where they're all trying to be Stardew Valley, as opposed to being their each individual thing. I even saw one that was literally just Stardew Valley, but Chinese. It was kind of implementing wuxia adjacent stuff, so lots of Chinese cultural things. So, it was interesting. And I feel like this happens a lot, and this is what happens more often in the indie sphere. As where AAA, I feel like it's either going to be bloated, or though I guess bloat happens in indie spheres a lot too, where they just add too many random features. Like Dyson Sphere Program, it's a factory building game. I heard that they're currently trying to develop vehicles for it, and I'm like, why? You are already piloting a giant robot. Why do you need cars? Go do cool factory stuff. And so I see that kind of thing sometimes, and this I see in indie and AAA a lot. And then in AAA spheres, I will see them just repeating the same thing over again, like a checklist. Like every World of Warcraft patch needs a raid and a quest line and yada yada yada. So we're just gonna write that, we're gonna check it off the list, and then we got the thing, and this is gonna be our update. It's like every other update we've ever done. And you get the Ubisoft game, which is like, okay, we gotta have this for the quest line, we gotta have these collectibles, and we gotta have the player do this and this and this. And then that's how you do the video game making. Yes, that's exactly how you make the video game. You just check off these things, and that's how you know it's a real video game. And then in indie spheres, I see like lots of clones. I guess I see that in AAA too, just not quite the same way. So, there we go. And then you have games like this, which is being very deliberate about their design. Very particular about how they design their levels and their bosses. And it's just so much better when you do that, when you think about every single decision that you make, and whether or not this has a place in your game or not. And just paring things down as much as you can. I suppose this makes sense from somebody into minimalism, but take out as much stuff as you can, and you'll have a much tighter experience that is just more itself. More particular about what it is and what you're going to have the player be doing. And I think it'll probably end up better in the long run. Just really think about what needs to exist in order for this game to be. And then don't randomly cram a bunch of stuff in there just because it's what you do. Or you saw someone else do it. Or you don't think that there's enough in your game for some reason. I guarantee that a short little 4-hour game that has a tight experience, you know, a la Undertale or Sheepo or some of these other things, will be much better than your bloated 80-hour experience that, you know, is out of the mass-produced Ubisoft game. Anyway, let's go check out this world. The Dark Door. Extra World and Nocturne. My research uncovered something unsettling within the Cyber's database. If such a thing is unleashed, and we aren't prepared for it, the results could be disastrous. But I have a hypothesis on how to defeat it. Would you like to help me test it?
Sure. And I bought a new outfit just for this, so let's go.
Okay, so I'm guessing I was using an alternate outfit for the entire game. That's fine. Ew. Eyeballs. Gross. Oh man, it even squishes when you hit him. Gross. Have I mentioned that I appreciate when it knows exactly what it is? Because now they can do the sound design like that and just make it super gross. It's fantastic. Beautiful. Isn't it great though? Isn't it great when something knows what it is and isn't trying to be anything else? All right, I'll just clear on normal for now, and then we'll go back and see how much time I have before I gotta go, and we'll either do hard this time or next time. Oh man, it's in a cloud of darkness. I can't see anything. Man. Yeah, I'd be concerned if I saw something like this in a database. The music is so happy considering how gross everything is. No, he's getting away. Okay, I'm gonna go over here then. Oh, hello. I'm gonna shoot it as much as I can before it starts trying to hit me. Okay, come here, buddy. Thanks. Okay. I might want that. Am I gonna be able to... Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so I guess I gotta go in the water now. Terrifying. Okay, I'm gonna go for that wave that I had over here. Wave is nice. It is great in the water. And we'll just shoot everything up here and... spikes. I don't think I want to go over there, so I'm gonna go over here instead. Sounds good to me. Hello, friend. Oh, I thought it said last one, but I guess there was something in the darkness. Okay. Got him. Vampire's Castle. Cybers are harnessing a dark and magical force, but it isn't truly theirs to command. They have to use some white magic as a counterbalance to keep the darkness from getting out of control. But you can copy that magic and use it to dispel the darkness entirely. You should be able to find some of the magic just up ahead. Alright, sounds good to me. Let's try it. Alright, buddy. Man, stop jumping. Just let me smack you. Thanks. Okay. Explode, huh? Well, I can't really do much with that for the moment. Ooh, and wave. Okay. Well, now I can do something with it. Man, the eyes really are just so gross. That's great to make it a little, spooky there. Just a little. Nothing too hardcore. I guess I'll just keep using the whip until it's used up. It's fine. Okay, there we go. Now we got some quick. Get him. Come on, buddy. Perfect. Okay. So let's see. We got a thing up there. That will be... Oh, God. blocking my shots. Oh, and everything is just walking right into the spikes for me. Oh, that's wonderful. I appreciate it, guys. I love it when you guys make my life easy. It's so convenient for me. Okay. Wait, did that guy just suck up the clock guy? You know, I didn't know they did that. I feel like for someone that's beaten the game twice, I don't actually know a lot about enemy behavior. Yeah, extra world. It's very exciting. I'd actually forgotten about this. And, I reminded myself while I was just derping around the main screen. So here we are. I guess I'll use that while I only have wave. Might as well. Wonderful. Okay. Let's go see our friends. I gotta admit, Harvester is a pretty fun little weapon. Oh, okay. Just Eternity Gear. Okay, I guess I'll use that. That's fine. Oh. Oh man, now I got a pentagram. So let's see. Spell the darkness entirely. Oh. I guess I'll take whip. Hello, friends. Oh man. This should be a sparkling magical girl. Hell yeah. Devil's Machine.
So, am I really helping your research by doing these missions? Copying the light magic was really easy.
Of course you're helping. Like I said, everything I knew about this force was merely a hypothesis up to this point. It's not just these missions though, Boki. I want to learn as much from watching your progress in the simulation as you do from playing it.
You're just saying.
All right. Oh, that's all right. Okay. Man, it feels weird to be back in normal mode again. Everything just feels so much more straightforward. No wonder I kind of felt like I could face tank my way through everything in normal mode. Because it's all just kind of working out. It's all good. All is well. Alright, buddy, get back here. Oh, you're just leaving after images. Okay. No wonder I'm not doing any damage. Ow. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't jump at the spikes, though. That's probably hazardous for my health, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I gotta be careful now. I face tanked things a little bit too much, and now I have to be careful. So I'm just gonna take it slow, and I'm sure it'll be fine. In theory. Man. Okay, I was not expecting the sudden acceleration. Okay, let's face tank just a little bit less this time. Sounds good to me. You know, just a little bit. Just a little. It'll be fine. Okay. I guess I want the quick. Okay, so there's one down this time, hopefully. It'll give me less problems. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna kill that guy before... Oh. Okay, so when I shoot it into the wall, it doesn't go through it. With split. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, now I can get this guy. It's fine. I would like that heart. I would like that heart very much. No, that's mine. You can't have it. Go away. Okay, come here. Come here. Oh. Out of weapon. Come here. Get out of the wall. Get out of the wall. You can do it. There you go. See, it's nice and easy. I would think it'd be much harder to exist within the wall than outside of it, honestly. Oh, I'm dealing with one of those. Lovely. Okay. Hey, come here, buddy. I'm not afraid of powering you up anymore. Do your thing, and then I'm just gonna stand and shoot you until you're ready to do your thing again. Okay. Oh. I did not get away fast enough that time. Okay, this time I run away faster. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll go use that. Oh, hello, friend. Okay. We got a robot friend here. Oh, okay. No problem. I was gonna say, we can just ride him around, it'll be great, but then the level ended, so I guess that's it. Path of Sorrow. Oh. Okay. Man. I think I'm okay. Yeah, we're fine. All is well. See how well it all is? It's fine. Okay. And unfortunately I picked up Typhoon, so I'll have to drop it before I can get new stuff. That's okay. Oh, am I doing damage? Yeah, I'm doing damage. Okay, cool. Hellfire Circle, here we go. I want to get rid of Typhoon. We'll have fun combination weapons because those are fun. It's in the name. Can I walk in the spikes like that? Perfect. Okay. Who needs a Hellfire Circle when you got invincibility? Oh, you're invincible too. Okay, my bad. I'll leave you alone then. Invincible and setting everything on fire. Man, life is good. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Let's go fight this guy before the invincibility wears off, but unfortunately it wore off a little bit faster than I was hoping. But it's okay. He still went down nice and easy. Oh, you can shoot through walls. Rude. Yeah, and that's a wave weapon, so I guess I can forgive that one for actually being able to shoot through walls. Okay, perfect. Red Mirage. Oh my. Oh, this one's cool. Look at this. Okay, I can't tell what I'm getting, but it still looks really cool. I don't think anybody should be surprised, and I think this looks super cool. Based on the stuff that I draw in my drawing streams. Okay. Yeah, I have plasma weapons, so I do not have to fear the shields. Man, there's a long cooldown before I can shoot this weapon again. Okay. I guess I should be careful then. But I like spamming. Spamming is fun. Oh, I can't go down through that platform? Okay. Let's see. Alright. Ooh, he has a tornado. I would like that. Is it worth going to the spikes for? Probably not. So I guess I'll just destroy these guys. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Oops. Okay, well, I guess I went to the spikes and got it anyway. I cannot deny the love for my tornado weapons. They're just wonderful. Look at them go. Look at them go. Ooh, it's more shiny. Okay, sparkle time. Here we go. Oh man, we're gonna get rid of all the cool artifacts. How sad. All right. Satan is not happy with us. You know, I probably consider that a good thing. That seems like something you should strive for in life. It makes Satan unhappy with you. Oh my. Okay, well those are some neat effects. Okay, so I guess I kill you for a little bit of weapon energy. I would very much like that right now. I have no idea what's going on, but you know, that's okay. I'm sure he just explained it to me very kindly, but I didn't understand. So, you know, it's probably for the best. It's fine. In true me fashion, I'm getting absolutely murdered the first run through, but that's okay. Roll Sev, huh? Okay. And they do hurt. Man, those hands are neat looking. This entire boss is neat looking. Very creepy, I approve. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, that's right. The entire thing hurts, so I gotta be careful when they're really low to the ground like that. Ow. And there is lots of stuff all over the place here. Okay, gotta be careful. Make sure to dodge all the things. It'll make your life so much easier if you don't just randomly hurt yourself. I feel like that's a life lesson there. Okay. Dear Lord, though, some of this is really hard to dodge, and it's real easy to just get cornered. And we got homing bullets and all the other stuff that I just have trouble dodging. Oh, haven't I been picking up waves, though? Why is it acting like I only have one weapon? Okay. Yeah, I want to get rid of all these little minions here because they are doing stuff, and the less stuff that is being done, the easier time I have following stuff. So, yes. Let's see, I've got about 10 minutes before I need to head out. I need to head out a little bit early today. So, we'll see how far I get, but you know, if I don't finish this time, I'll get him next time. So let's just try to learn as much as I can here. Alright. I would like to kill that guy. That sounds very good for me. Let's see. Yeah, I just gotta shoot whatever I can. Try to cull the little guys as much as I can, and then we can focus on the medium-sized guys, and then we can get the big guy. Yes. Should work out just fine, like that. Ow. Man. But I'm gonna have to figure out how to actually dodge these things, because, man, there's a lot happening. And it still all feels very sudden to me. I don't think it actually is, but it kind of feels that way. Oh, do they heal when they go around? Because I thought I did more damage to that one. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that was a different run. Let me get these. Okay. Gotta be careful, man. Oh god, I just ran right into where that guy was shooting. Okay. I think I'm okay for a little bit. Let's get out of the corner because the corner is scary. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, as long as I learn how to dodge the attacks, it should be fine. I think the big pink one is homing. I think most of them are pseudo-homing. I'm not sure about the claws. They always seem to show up in a bunch of different places. So I think that one might be based on direction and movement a little bit more so than the others. But I'm pretty sure that, like, that one shoots right at me and then lingers. Which is always scary for me, attacks that linger. Oh. Yeah, so, like, that one didn't shoot at me. Like, if it did, it wouldn't have been there. And that one wasn't even in the direction I was facing, so... Yeah, that has some logic that I'm not quite sure what it's doing yet. But I think I can just dodge it through observation, and there is too much stuff here now. There is way too much stuff. I can't let the guys pile up like this. Otherwise, I will have a terrible time. Okay. So, lesson learned. Don't let the little guys pile up. Okay. Let's get him. They must die. Okay, I'm pretty sure I actually can't hit Saint in the middle there. Okay. And the lingering attack does continue to aim for me. So I gotta watch that. Still not sure how the claws are aimed, though. Okay, so I can try to take out the little guys while I'm waiting for the next jar to come around. I really don't want to be over here. That guy's gonna shoot, and yeah. Okay, and he starts glowing, and that's how you know he's gonna shoot. Okay, let's get out of there. I was like, he's too far away to hit me at this point, but won't be forever. Phew. You know, I'm glad that worked out. I thought I was gonna get hit. Okay, and then the black part that does, that spawns the guy, it also does damage. Okay. Got it. Phew. Yeah, he was glowing, so I gotta watch that, but he's almost dead. Wonderful. Okay, so does this mean that I won't have any more, little homing laser thing shooting at me? Because if I did, that'd be pretty great. Now I got a clock guy. Okay, so the enemies, the little guys, are getting tougher now. Oh, why did you roll that way? That was very much not what I was trying to do, but okay. Let's see. Yeah, I can give it a few more tries. I think I'm getting the gist of it. I just gotta really watch when they're gonna fire their attacks. Okay. And then make sure to call the little guys. Always. Always call the little guys. Okay, so that guy's probably gonna shoot soon, but I'm far enough away that it's okay. And that one's the one that I'm the least afraid of, honestly. The claws I can kind of deal with. I do wish I had a little bit more control over where the force aimed. Sometimes I want to hit the boss, and I'm pretty sure I can't actually do any damage to it right now. So it's kind of a waste. Oh, the guy spawned up there. Okay, I can run away now. There we go. And I think I'm far enough away from that one to deal. Okay, there's a little guy shooting somewhere. I'm not sure where he is, though. Okay, he's about to shoot. And he's about to shoot. I want to get away from there. Oh, God. I am so very cornered, but I think I'm okay. Yeah, I appear to be okay. Cool. Little guy's stacking up. Okay. I hear you. Okay, I think I know roughly what I need to do. So I'll just go ahead and focus. I think this will be the last attempt here. So yeah, probably won't get it today. Almost was able to finish the normal extra world, but not quite. That's okay. I'll get him next time. Okay, I'm just gonna get away from that guy now. I would like to shoot this little guy here and get his sweet, sweet powers. Okay, that one's about to shoot, so I gotta get out of there. Okay. Wasn't quite able to get out of there, but I mostly got out of there. It's all good. There's too many little guys now, so I'm very scared. That was not the way I meant to go, but worked out, I guess. I gotta get the little guys. There's too many, and there's too much stuff happening. Okay. Okay, gotta get out of there because he was scary. Okay, he's about to shoot. Yeah. Was not out of there fast enough. God. Now there's just bullets everywhere. Yeah, there's just too many dudes. I'm gonna have a bad time for a little bit. Okay. Eliminated some of the dudes. We're okay now. This is a terrible angle. Okay, worked out. All right. Time for some glitter. Oh, it gives you a different power depending on which one you kill. Okay. So I'll have to keep that in mind when I go fight these. That I will get a different power depending on which one I kill. Okay. Okay, but I have iframes when I'm doing that. Okay. So unfortunately, I do have to leave early today, so I'll have to stop there, but okay. We can start with the boss next time, and I will go through hard mode of this, and then we can start the Savant. So I'm hopeful that, you know, just this little world here won't take the entire time. But there we go. I think I've largely said everything I want to, at least about Boki's End. Love this game. It's fantastic. Yeah, I'm having a great time playing. Thanks for watching. It's great. You know, I'm always happy to show off neat little games like this because there's lots of cool stuff out there. And I really like this game. It's great. I think you should go play. I think everyone should go play it. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and stop here. So thank you all for coming, and I hope you're able to make something wonderful today too. I'll see you all tomorrow.